the game to start?
Yeah, minions are spawned.
Oh wow. Alright then. So, let's get this started again.
Right, so welcome to the finals of the Battle for Graxia Frozen Battlegrounds Tournament. We have Team Sleepyface in red going up against Team noMERCY, which are the green team. You want to do the rundown of the Immortals?
Alright, so for Team Sleepyface, you have Handsome Man on Balik, Salty on Carapace, Cheetah on Lazarus that is getting very low, Nat Help on Cavashir, and Poke on Travik. On the other side for Team noMERCY, we have Lightsmith on Vezin, War of Time on Yukonin, Daniel on PyCon, Sandstreams on Ustat, and Power Word Hug on Azelin.
And it looks like they, have already gotten into their lanes. Both Trovok and War of Time are jungling, leaving both teams have done a solo bottom lane, Carapace against PyCon. Then mid lane is a Lightsman on Vezin going up against the Lazarus. Then up top we have Ustat and Iceland laning against the Cavashir Valak. So we'll have a direct battle of the tanky DPS bottom, caster type characters mid that can clear the entire wave with one ability, and then ranged DPS with a support up top. The big difference between the two teams being their junglers.
So we should have a fairly safe early game.
Neither of the two junglers can really gank early on.
War of Time just doesn't like ganking much at all. First to just farm.
And then Trovok's ganks are just not very powerful. Not until he can hit 6 and push the people he's ganking around. Cheetah once again getting very low in mid. Lightsman kind of having his way there.
Yeah, Lightsman's doing a good job because this is what he has to do. He has to get aggressive early. If he allows Lazarus to fill up his Heartless Being and get to about level 7, then Lazarus just becomes an unstoppable force.
I mean, Cheetah's already almost at a point where he can clear a full wave with just his E. So it's going to be really tough for Lightsman to actually stop him from being able to farm up. Take a look at the CS. Team noMERCY has an advantage in the Team CS already. It's not a very big one, but every little bit in this game counts. But looks like Team Sleepyface does have the gold advantage.
Hurried Hug getting a little aggressive on Handsome Man.
Two more members of Team noMERCY coming up.
They're trying to bait that fight out, but they just watched him walk past the ward. Oh, there's a Laz Sig almost getting Power Word Hug.
Power Word Hug will fall, but it's Nat Help on Cavashir picking up the kill. That is not the person they want getting the kill there. Cheetah will walk into the tower to poke Lightsman. He's going to be in a lot of trouble here, as War of Time will hit the Q on him to pick up the kill. And now Cavashir is going in on Lightsman using his signature. There's a signature from Cavashir. He's going after Lightsman. Will pick up the kill on Lightsman, then get out of there. So that's 2 SIGs used by Team Sleepyface. Each of them only picking up 1 kill though.
Which isn't bad because both their SIGs are very strong early. So if they can start snowballing a little bit, it'll be totally worth it to use them. Or Poke is counter jungling the Yukonin.
Handsome Man going in to get a little bit of CS now. We could have another small fight here up top. His Power Word Hug goes to destroy the ward and gets caught by Handsome Man, but Ustat coming in behind him.
Cheetah Ended up catching Power Word Hug. I don't think he has enough damage to do anything
Looks
just
like
yet.
nobody's gonna actually die there.
Down bottom, no one is hurting nobody. Daniel just has so much health regen, and Salty will just go under the floor and just heal up everything.
Now it looks like there's Team Sleepyface going after that bottom buff. They will take it. Lightsman came over as if he was interested in trying to stop it, but not with 4 of them there. There's ultimate catching poke, but nothing else is going to happen from that. There's nobody else from Team noMERCY around, as both Ustat and Iceland are just pushing that top lane, doing a lot of damage to that tower with Team Sleepyface leaving it alone. Although now here they come up to finally come and stop them. Some solid damage going down onto Power Word Hug from Balak. But that is going to be the end of that. As the speed boost from Iceland just lets her get away so easily.
It's actually a very good offensive ward by Team Sleepyface. Maybe where Yukona is going back.
While Daniel and Saldi just duking it out bottom lane. Saldi has just a few less CS than Daniel right now. But Daniel has a chance to expand that lead by a little bit. Meanwhile, as we look at the items, Lightsman immediately rushing the Initiate's treasure, whereas Cheetah got the Nightshade Eidolon, which is pretty much the first item that any Lazarus ever will build. It's just such a useful item for him.
Makes him lane forever. Poke! Getting a little too aggressive.
Getting caught out by War of Time, a lot of burst damage between the Yukon and the Vezin. So Poke does go down. That evens out the kills. Now up top, both teams have a ward in that top bush. But neither of them can. Oh, no, he can see that one. Okay, so Nat Health will destroy the green totem. Meanwhile, Ustat and Balak going after each other. Both of them just getting heals from their supports. It's like they never even fought.
The only lane that you'll really see any kills coming from is mid, I guess. Ooh, it says Lightsman. It's about to drop by Saldi. No, Saldi's
just barely able to get that kill. Just got in range for his ultimate to do one more tick of damage. And Cheetah using his ultimate to make sure that War of Time doesn't keep chasing him. Although War of Time could be in some trouble here as he gets caught by Cavashir, but uses the jump to get away. Now Ustat and Iceland coming into that bush. It's just a battle of teams, like, of the two teams, both of them are like, they'll catch one person, and then the 2 people will come to support them. So they start running away, and then 2 people come to support them, so the other team starts running away.
Fourth time again with an early Truth Vision serum.
It's definitely a little bit curious to see him getting the True Vision that early. Because he is still just very squishy, although as soon as Poke drops that ward, it immediately gets destroyed.
Above spawn and lots of pings going on both of them.
Looks like noMERCY is going after the top buff, but here comes Sleepyface. Icon ulting through the Vezin ultimate. So he will not get stunned. Looks like Lightsman is going to go down as Saldi breaks off to get
going
him.
Down next, but
Ultimate
no.
pride Iceland onto Daniel, but then Power Word Hug does fall. Handsome Man using his signature. There's a signature from Ustat. Daniel is in a lot of trouble still though, and Daniel will still go down.
It's a great trade for sleepyface. Walk away with 3 kills and a U-stat sig down.
Yeah, very, very good trade for sleepyface there.
It's like Poke used up all his SIGs in that fight as well, though.
Cheetah going and tanking the turret, but he's still gonna go down as War of Time timing the jump perfectly, coming in as soon as his ultimate went down to pick up the kill.
Sleepyface going to grab the buff now, movement speed. See who they give it to. Free
It's
for
like
all
they
right
didn't
there.
have yeah, they didn't have anyone that was set to get it, because all of them just attacked it until it died.
Oh, they all separated though and left their mid tower just available to be taken. Fairly even match so far, with sleepyface only above by just over 3k.
And that's the 3 kills in the tower, is what their advantage is right there. As the teams are fairly even on the farm, or the creep score. Power Word Hug having a slight advantage there. See, Lightsman already has his full Initiate's treasure. And both Sandstreams and War of Time getting the attack speed up quickly with the bow. Meanwhile, Handsome Man going for the straight damage that we saw so much from Euronymous.
Also, look at Soldy. He's 3-0 with the gold scroll. He's gonna be scary in a come 20-minute mark.
Oh yeah, definitely. Especially because of the fact that it's a carapace.
Oh, Handsome Man running into a Vezin. It still gets out. Cabashir shield are just so strong.
See, Saldi actually finished off the Weatherall's ever-living phylactery and bought the his
Cheetah
base
though
mission
going in
treasure.
hard. He really wanted to get something going there, but just couldn't do it. Sleepyface is trying to push us into mid-game as fast as possible right now. They want to use their advantage as much as possible.
Yeah, they don't want to let noMERCY get farmed too much, because noMERCY does have a very farm-heavy team. But if they're allowed to farm, then they'll becoming almost unstoppable, especially between Yukonin, Pycon, and Ustat.
Ooh,
Well, there's
Handsome Man.
Pycon
Out of
ulti onto
position, getting
Handsome
caught
Man.
by Pycon.
He's going to melt underneath the tower. And then noMERCY picks up the tower as well.
Yeah, Sleepyface still has a gold advantage at this moment.
There's more vision totems getting destroyed on both sides. Again, something we've seen a whole lot of is the vision game getting played, which you don't really see that. You definitely don't see this at all, pretty much, in like the regular game queue. You don't see teams just fighting this hard over vision of the map. It just goes to show you just how important it actually is being able to see where enemies are, where they're coming, and where they're going to. Sleepyface trying to catch the Yukonin and Iceland out of position, but Iceland's speed boost able to get them back out of harm's way.
Poke, interesting choice. You plan to rush the rate of determination to reduce all by 35%. Don't see that very often at all.
There's a really nice ultimate both Vezin and Trovok. Then the signature from Carapace pulling all of noMERCY together. And there's a signature
from Iceland as well there.
down from Trovok, picking up a couple kills. Iceland is very low. There's the third drop of the signature, picking up 2 kills with it. Beautiful use of Trovok's signature, using all 3 of the shots in one fight. And that could be very, very huge for sleepyface as they push in onto this tower. Poke's going to have to be real careful though. He's getting very low from the tower shots. They do have Cheetah who can tank a few shots as well. They do get the tower and move in onto the Acropolis. Looks like they're going to be able to get this Acropolis. They're going to have to be very careful as all of noMERCY is starting to come back up now. They just leave the Acropolis 1 hit, but the minion will take care of it as they had to get out of there. If they had stayed for that last hit, they might have gotten caught out. Oh, looks like they're going to try and turn and fight now anyway. Not sure if that's a very good idea. There's the Pycon Sig, though.
That was a Pycon Sig and an Azelin Sig, both at the same time.
That could be very bad, as that the Pycon Sig is now only going to get... They will actually get 1 kill out of it, maybe 2 here. Yep. Daniel will get Poke as well. They're going to hunt down Handsome Man into the jungle. Yukonin is just faster than him and is going to be able to pick him up. Cavashier's shield's going down, but it's not going to be enough. Handsome Man will fall. So what a quick turnaround there. Looks like they're going to now go, Team noMERCY is going to now go in on this tower. Iceland using her shield and her heal to keep Daniel there as long as they can. So they will pick up a tower as well. But I don't think they're going to be able to push in on this next one, as Cheetah is back up, Cavashier is there as well.
All Sigs are down now for sleepyface.
The only Sig left on noMERCY's side is they have the Vezin and the Yukonin Sig. Yukonin's I don't really feel is too game changing, but that Vezin Sig could play a huge role later on.
Lightsman though, getting caught out trying to grab that speed buff. That is very bad for noMERCY.
As now sleepyface is chasing down this Pycon. There's the Q slow. He tries to buff himself to make him survive longer. Very nice ultimate by Poke, forcing Daniel onto the other side of his team, away from his team, just completely sanctioning him off and picking up the easy kill.
Seems like sleepyface don't know what to do right now. Debating whether they should push or not.
Well, I think it's a good idea that they didn't push. I mean, noMERCY did still have 3 people up, and they would have been taking shots from the monoliths. So it's a very good idea. They're gonna sit here and wait, try and pick up.
Cheetah's trying to bait.
Trying to bait Iceland out as she came over. Not gonna be able to get it. Again, the speed buff from Iceland just able to allows her to escape so many bad situations along with teammates.
You gotta be careful though. Team noMERCY is all alive.
Looks like all of noMERCY is going up top, which is where sleepyface is. They're gonna come into this jungle a little bit. It looks like they might be going in. We could have a fight here, depending on what they try and do. It is 4-on-4 up here, as both Vezin and Lazarus are away from their teams. But it doesn't
no one
look
on Team noMERCY has True Vision Serum anymore. So they are just running past crazy amounts of wards.
And they don't even have wards down themselves, so they really don't have much vision. They only have the one in that mid-river bush. Meanwhile,
sleepyface by where their middle tower went down.
A little surprising that no fights came from that, but both teams are gathered mid, but looks like noMERCY wants to go and take down bottom tower. They want to get the team gold. Looks like sleepyface is going to come and meet them at this tower though. They don't have their full team there yet. It might not be the best idea to go in. Poke using his ultimate again to try and sanction off Daniel. Not quite able to get enough of him. And they're just going to force noMERCY to back off the tower. Although noMERCY's going to hang out in this bush. We could have a fight. Lightsman dropping Vortex and Q. I'm a little bit surprised he didn't ult. Cheetah walking in with his ultimate. There's the Vezin ultimate. Handsome Man getting caught in it. The signature by Vezin.
No.
Only getting one kill with the signature, but it did turn the team fight around, so it was still a pretty good use of it. Now Saldi getting caught out, trying to pick up a kill on Daniel, and he got caught. And now Conan going up with the ultimate, doing a lot of damage. NatHelp in a lot of trouble, but NatHelp and Poke will be able to get away. So a team fight going heavily in noMERCY's favor there.
Did Cheetah die?
I'm not I don't believe Cheetah died. 'Cause he's back way too quickly.
Did he go back during his invulnerability?
He might have teleported out. He might have done the invulnerability teleport scroll trick with Lazarus. Could have a fight here up at the top buff. Handsome Man able to come and take it from noMERCY was trying to get it, but it seems sleepyface able to come up and steal the buff from them, drive them off as they take out another vision totem. And we are once again in a situation where the next team fight will very likely win the game, as both teams have so many towers down mid lane.
There's still no serum on anyone.
Misery has informed me that Cheetah ran down while the other team was in the bush, and then while the other team was distracted, he ran down, and
a fight is happening on the movement speed buff. Lightsman getting almost moved down instantly.
As both the teams are split up now, it's very tough to keep track of it as they all spread out. Saldi very close to going down. Daniel does fall. War of Time goes down. Saldi somehow still alive. And now they're going to turn and go after Iceland and
early ult by Iceland. This
very early
bad if Cheetah can catch up to somebody. Looks like Iceland's not going to be able to make it out of this alive.
Especially now that she already used her move speed buff. Although Cheetah's going to be in a lot of trouble. Use this Q to get a little bit of health back. But just barely staying down. That's two very close calls for Team sleepyface, but they are still alive with 4 of them pushing now.
They should go and try and get some of these outer towers. They can't push since the enemy team is spawning shortly.
And
they
getting
have
those outer
gold
towers
just sitting out there, but the enemy can't do anything against.
Exactly, it's extra gold and a little bit of experience because nobody's level 20 yet. That's what I think is really crazy, is how hard these pushes are going, and no one is level 20.
Looks like they're going for the buff.
They are going after the Titan. But here comes noMERCY. This could be very bad. Although they see noMERCY coming and do back off. That ward might have just saved them the game right there. This True Vision totem very likely just saved sleepyface the game. And looks like sleepyface has gone back to buy. See Daniel just building straight health across the board.
2 Collar of Fortitudes, wow.
We could have something brewing up top. Poke just used his ultimate.
Just place that ward, perfect timing. Right before Handsome Man actually got into the bush.
Lightsman dropping his ultimate, only catching a couple people with it though. Now Cheetah's gonna walk into the team. Power Word Hug getting caught out, dropping the ultimate on himself to save himself. And he's actually going to be able to get away and run away from the fight there. Now the ultimate going on Daniel, and he's going to get melted because of that. But everyone else does get away. They only pick up 1 kill from that.
Isn't ulted herself and was able to run away after she respawned.
Yeah, you can see the sleepyface kind of wanted to hang out and stay on Iceland's body to kill her when she respawned, but they just didn't. They didn't want to risk letting the rest of the team get away. But they still only ended up with 1 kill when everything was done. And now they're going to go for the Titan once again.
At this point, they can get it uncontested. noMERCY cannot do anything about this at all.
The only chance they would have is if they had vision, which they don't. Use that could try to throw a spear to steal it, but they can't tell how much health it's at. They probably know that they're going for it. There's nothing they can do, and Cheetah almost going down because he was standing right on the fire.
Because of that boss, now they're up over 10k. The amount of gold them bosses give is just unreal. I believe it's like 400 gold each.
It's 400 or 600, I believe.
600 gold each.
As now it looks like they might finally be... Nope, never mind. I was gonna say maybe they're finally gonna push one of those outer towers, but...
I believe they're gonna try and group up and grab the other buff as well. They're starting to huddle around it.
It's very likely that's what they're going to do.
noMERCY has no vision at all in this area, or even on the ground.
Yep, and once Poke gets there, they go in on the buff. noMERCY is nowhere close to them, so they are going to get this buff as well.
And now they're up to a 16k advantage.
Yeah, there's huge amounts of gold that those buffs give, not to mention how powerful the buffs actually are themselves. Now they finally take out the top tower. Now they all recalled. I mean, they all just got 1,200 gold from those 2 buffs, so they're gonna go buy.
Poke just teleported bottom. Now he's gonna try and take this tower out.
Tower really doesn't have much health, so he can do it very easily. It's not like noMERCY could get there to contest it. The only thing they could have done was teleport in. It just would not have been worth it. So see a couple Scrolls of Wonder here on sleepyface side. sleepyface now in firm control of this match, especially with the 2 buffs. They last so long too that they really shouldn't have any kind of problem pushing in and winning a team fight here. The only signature left in the game is Yukonen's.
Doesn't seem like they want to do anything rash just yet. They try and slowly bleed out noMERCY and force them to commit to a fight they don't want to commit to.
It looks like they're going after this top tower now without minions. Again, just getting even more team gold and putting more pressure on to noMERCY. It looks like they could finally be going into the base. The Acropolis has respawned, so they will need to destroy that. Looks like they're getting to work on that. And then immediately backing out again. Except for Cheetah, who's trying to bait... he's very likely just trying to bait them into a fight. But it looks like they might go bottom and take out this bottom turret now. Again, just slowly picking up the team gold and putting more and more pressure on from all 3 lanes now. Looks like they might actually finally have this fight starting. Cheetah just walking into the middle of the team, trying to get them to
Heitzman
initiate.
getting dropped so fast.
Balak just doing so much damage. Power Word Hug will fall. War of Tune uses an immunity mixture, but it's not going to do anything. He immediately goes down as well. Sandstreams and Downhill getting back to the fountain steps to be able to avoid death, but there's not much they're going to be able to do. I mean, all 5 of Sleepyface are there in that full health with double buffs. Both of the monoliths are down. They go onto the shrine right now. Pycon ulting in, but just getting ulted by Cavashir and starting to get melted, but it's not even going to matter as the shrine is down. So game 1 goes to Team Sleepyface.